a lot of utility burned up to start this round out, and F4Q have fully rotated into position. They've got weaker weapons, but they're going to have 5 players on A. Luckily, G2 aren't going to commit.
Yeah, we'll just look at Kellogg's again. He's already making a sneaky...
Gabut aja gua.
At least, but again, it almost looks like it's going to come down to this solo play. He does have a little bit of support from Esperanza, and for G2 there's still a lot of time on the clock, so they don't really have to take too much of a risk. Instead, they're going to use the Cosmic Divide to section off these angles, and you can already see Coldamenta attempting to try and watch the cross, and this time they will check the angle on the switch.
So good, man. Oh, hello. And goodbye. The timings, the understanding of the utility cycles in play for G2 is absolutely beautiful to watch. We get another Prime Gaming flawless out.
Valorant tuh seru banget anjing.
The best of buys, but the fact that they bait out the full rotations to the A site, they move back. Now, at the start of the round, Coldamenta had used up his recon arrow. Then he swaps it over, waits the 40 seconds, 45 for the rotation to come from A, the fake, the rotate over, and as the team gets there, his recon is back online. All this cycling utility is ready to go for this execute, and F4Q are only just arriving back on the side. They'd abandoned, thinking they were about to get.
Gue juga nggak tahu kenapa nggak ada suaranya.
See that from a lot of teams, and I'm loving it from G2. We've seen it since the very start of this tournament, but this series in particular, I feel like they're so much more polished.
Yeah, they're also doing incredibly
well.
Oh,
ininya nggak gede kok.
Like, sure, that was a pistol round, but we saw it in the round before as well.
Gue nggak ada suara soalnya earphone gue kecilin tolol. Valorant seru banget anjing.
We don't see Athena peek off the turret. Maybe they won't expect him to be here because I don't think he was spotted on the cross.
Oh, it's such a good play by Athena, but they don't push afterwards. So of course he comes out to mid. He's trying to hunt them down, thinking this is another fake, like the last 2 rounds we saw, that they would pressure B and go back to A. And he made the right call because that's exactly what they're doing.
Kellogg's
feeling the freedom to sit there and say, hey, they're going to push me. They're going to take space. And if they don't, oh, cool, I'll just flank them late in the round. And he might still be doing that even after catching them.
But that's the thing. He could even just run into the B site and die at this point. Yep. And if he holds an extra player over, that goes towards an F4Q.
The wall and up comes behind. They've won the round already. Oh, okay, that's beautiful. But then the flank comes in. It is the safety net, the security that is constantly there, and it feels like G2 are thinking about this game, thinking about this map on a higher level than where F4Q are at.
Yeah, they're pulling the strings, I think is the best way to put it. They're leaving players behind in every single lurk. We haven't just seen like all-in plays from G2. And a lot of the time, as said, when they go for executions, Kellogg's is normally the initiator player. He's the one going into the site, popping into the smokes.
Dashes onto B, we've seen it all.
But this time, he's left behind. And it's just those niche little calls that are coming through, be it from him individually, or Coldamenta, or maybe someone else is pulling the strings. But the fact is G2 have been phenomenal in this half, and F4Q have just been following their script.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but coming into round 12, this is the first time we've seen Kellogg's pull out that operator on the jet.
Hasn't needed it.
It just shows the depth. The playbook is so deep here, and we heard from Coldamenta as well in the interview earlier on that they have put a lot of time into this game, and they have really tried to develop their strats and push further, and you can see that legwork is paying off tenfold. In fact, that operator's only in play because they've got the extra economy to try and find the opening kill. When that doesn't happen, they throw it away, go back to the Phantom, and why not, considering how much value Kellogg's has found on this map so far.
We've seen the drone come into mid, but
Rubet gaming tuh anjing main lama apa kesayatnya lama banget anjing. Gue seru banget nontoninnya. Biasanya kan kalau main di pub ngeras. Kok nggak nge-hold ticket, kalau ini tuh kayak anjing kontrol.
I almost worry that if they just let this site go for free, it's going to be too easy for G2.
Yeah, it may well be. I mean, that lockdown, I think, has been online since round 4 or so. And F4Q have not had the opportunity because retakes haven't really existed, bar that one that we saw at a 5K attempt to 1v4, and the flank came through. Now, on this one, they're going to throw everything they've got on it. There's a Cosmic Divide to work with, but as soon as they try to get into position, there are 4 players here to crunch in. Mixwell leading the charge on this is looking disgusting. F4Q not really having a chance. Surely Nuki is still with a res to play with.
Oke. Oh, satu seru, Cok. Coba jadi komentar. Cocok lah.
Once again,
Cip, gue Oktober ke Bogor ya, jangan kerja dulu ya. Oktober kita ketemu. Gue Oktober udah fix banget ke Bogor.
I'm pretty sure it was their last game where he said like, "Oh, we wanted 8 rounds. We didn't want 9. You want to avoid that 9-3 curse." Maybe this could come back to bite them, Tom. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Gak penting. Gue pengen ketemu cowok.
With how things have actually been going in this matchup, but you know what? G2 looking unstoppable. F4Q, they need a miracle. They need a curse. They need something.
They absolutely do. And once again, to break down G2's spectacular first half, we've got Balla standing by.
VCT. Ketemu gak ngasih duit. Ya kan kita ketemu for all times ya. Nanti gue traktir lah, kan lu udah donasi banyak di YouTube ini. Nanti gue traktir lah 1 minuman lah ya gitu.
Down the line, but also pay attention to how they start off the round with Coldamenta and the Sky mix well inside of B, right outside of B, and then over here you have Kellogg's and Nuki getting ready to take a main after the control of the initial juggles go. So let's.
Nggak usah gaya-gayaan, setuju.
One of the themes
keluar di title BK. Oke, siap. Sun bro, sun.
Oh, just a little bit further back. I don't know if we can. Either way. A main, yeah, there we go. A main, not contested. B main, not contested whatsoever. There's even posturing here, a star that shows, hey, we don't really want to fight for this area. The only
Sun dosen gue aja malu tuh dia rajin kayak.
So let's roll it from now on and show a little bit more advanced in the round when G2 decides they want to go somewhere else. Pause it right here. We see that Coldamenta starts to pop his drone up towards mid. That's the cue for Kellogg's to go up, and at the same time, Avova right here. These stars are still here, and then also there's one added in top of mid. If you're F4Q, you really don't know which direction they're going to go at this point, and there's still a lot of time in the round. So roll it a little bit more. We see Kellogg's gets control of mid by breaking the alarm bot and
ngomong apa sih?
That's a gravity well that's supposed to pop off of the alarm. So you can't sneak by it at all. And we also have a little bit of information popped. But this smoke now denies the information for Bunny, and G2 can do whatever they want with this round still, because F4Q has fallen even farther back.
Gue gabut aja, gue tiba-tiba pengen stream gabut. Mager gue main game pusing anjing, main Valorant malah stres tolol ya. Orang main game biar enggak stres, ini malah bikin stres. What the hell?
He comes out, breaks a little bit of utility, but also the turret. Pause it right there again, because that actually is going to allow, when Kellogg's gets up through into the middle of market, he's going to be able to take a lot of
what the hell, what the fuck.
Instantly, that's the key. Okay, we've broken everything, pop both of those smokes.
Like dang, dude.
Right here. The smoke fades right as Nuki's ready to go. They don't need it, and they're going to push into sight at the same time as pretty much all the different lanes are covered. Pause it right here. You see Bunny fly out of spawn. That's just classic Bunny things, and he's eventually going to get traded because.
Karena gue paham bahwa bahasa terbaik bukan menunjukkan kalau kita gelap, tapi bahasa terbaik memaafkan dan mengingatkan. So cool.
And Nuki, go ahead and roll everything else at this point, because the round we could already see is pretty much over. How can you be in that position as Esperanza tries to run out of smoke? It's impossible. Here's the dash from Kellogg's as well. On top of Athena, Bunny's right behind him. Yes, he gets killed by the judge, but Mixwell's coming down the lane too. So literally every single lane is covered by G2. And there's no
jago banget
from that entire position. Let's watch once again as they do those lanes. Pause it. This is what good timing looks like when you have so many players pushing the two.
Ini nggak ada yang main game apa nih? Hello Discord. Hello team. We play games a lot to avoid the depression. Now we are going in my bedroom. Main lah. Sikat. Main abis tugas gue kelar. Ayo bye. Cepet gue tungguin, Bay. Bay, WA gue jawab, Bay. Kopian kita gimana? Kita kan katanya mau bikin kopian di Bogor. Dengan knowledge gue kayaknya ya bisa lah jadi nomor 1 lah kopi kita di Bogor. Nggak ada duitnya ya, nabung dulu, Cok. Gue juga nabung dulu. Tapi kita konsepin dari sekarang, Bay. Itu mimpi kita, Bay. Nama tempatnya tapi harus Jasetot ya. Nama tempatnya Kopi Jasetot. Anjing keren wego, Bay. Ya, fix ya. Kan nanti setelah apa kita udah punya modal, dan nama gue udah fucked up banget, udah gede banget gitu kan. Fix banget namanya Kopi Jasetot. Anjing. Gak ngangkat kita nabung, butuh suntingan dana. Selalu anak semansa kan banyak. Ada Cobatong jangan lupa. Jadi anak semansa nanti di situ. Ih keren banget, Cok. Tapi susah anak KM. Fix lah. KM sama JBO aja yang boleh datang. Oh yeah, going in my bedroom.
Saw it in the last breakdown that Bala did over on Bind. He was like, look at what it's like to be Bunny in this moment. And it's just impossible.
Lu kan ronde 1 juga biasanya pada kagak beli ini, Cok, Sage. Ronde 2 deh.
Especially if you don't know what G2 are
Dua-dua.
about, you counter it because you are just thrown into the fray. You're completely boxed in and you are playing their game at that point, and gaining any sort of control and having any sort of say over the round is really rare.
Mampus kena lu.
Here though, even on an eco, they started out with the opening.
Astra nih, gue harus belajar Astra, Pak. Baco kelihatannya. Pakai smoker Astra.
With the door being closed, there is a good opportunity to at least get a plant. For Athena, they've managed to retrieve themselves that extra SMG, one on every single member of the side of G2. If they win this round, it would be a miracle, but they could at least make things incredibly costly.
Nonton siapa sih gabut banget orang-orang. Pada gawe apa pada gawe lu teh umur 22. Me talking to myself.
Classic in hand in a 1v2. The defuse coming in, he's got to push. He's got to run right into them, and Avova is ready for it. Yeah, definitely not one of the better pieces of utility we've seen deployed. Oh, stop it. You know Joey's already queued it up as well. You know full well he's got a 0.1 speed of it.
Just zoomed in, the flash in his own face.
Let go of the button a little bit too quickly, and then I think he tried to press it again to like regain
11-3
control.
coba.
Just a moment of panic.
Blok ya. Korea belum lah, masih Europe lah. NE Europe. Korea.
Like it's not a bad round for F4Q. They made that one very costly. The only problem is just the position they're in. 11-3.
Udah gue pengen main lah, gabut gue.
Let's go. It's because I said that I wanted
Yo, bro.
it. Okay. If I say I don't want to see something, then it's already in the works.
We need to stop saying please don't show us, and that just it makes them show us.
We've got a mind game production. That's what we got to do.
300 IQ.
Ya, dadah teman-teman. Semoga ya sehat selalu. Bacot lu semua.
This is a bonus round with double marshals, not something you'll see all too